Robin. Robin. Yeah. No. Well, COVID. How he passed there? He have 2 feet, he have 2 eyes. You don't see the serious thing for me. I was telling him how there's a sausage, So he told me how I eat sausage. So I told him because I don't have nothing like cashew. So he bought cashew, he buy chicken, he buy cereal. Yeah, it's in the fridge. Hey Sharon, sorry. Hey y'all, just give me a little minute. Sorry about that. I am speaking now, so let me know if you can hear me. I was feeling so proud of myself for having done all the things and being ready, and I forgot to add the slides. Um, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me now. Sorry about earlier. Normally, when I play the videos, it just automatically mutes. And I was like, what is going on? So I'm just loading up the slides right now so we can get started. Sharon, how are you doing? How was the test? Hope everything went okay. Did you get the results right away or are you getting them later? Let's close that. Yeah, I was talking earlier. I was letting my mom know that someone dropped some groceries for me because there's a hot dog um why is this just being so difficult? Come on. There's a hot dog shortage. The Purdue chicken hot dogs the Purdue chicken hot dogs that I like, I cannot find it anywhere. So I was telling my friend, and um I haven't seen him in a while because he interacts with the public a lot for his job. So he's been staying away. And he's like, "You eat hot dogs since when?" And I was like, "Well, since I can't really afford the cashews that I like, so I eat hot dogs because they're filling protein." Um, so he got me some cashews and some other stuff, which makes me really happy. And so my mom was asking where I got the cashews because she knows I did not leave the house. Okay, come on now, just load the slides for me. But welcome, 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 everybody. I'm going to have to clip the beginning off of this after everything. Come on, why is this being so difficult? Okay, okay, you're just going to be needy. You're going to be needy. I was, yes. Um, what was I saying, y'all? Um, why is everything happening right now? Can't like, oh my god. Come on, little computer. We can do this. Y'all, we are now challenged by the um we are now challenged by technology. It's us versus technology right now, and the technology is not cooperating. The Wi-Fi is why is the Wi-Fi doing this? Like what? Come on. I just can't with this right now. This is the moment the Wi-Fi chooses to act up. Like, can you even believe this? This is the moment the Wi-Fi chooses to act up, and I have all these really great slides. And I really just forgot to load the slides because I would have preferred to load the slides instead of doing my makeup. You know what? How about I load the slides from last week and we can start while I try to load the slides from this week again. This is so frustrating. What you have there? You want to say hello to Sharon? It's just Sharon in the live stream right now.
Hello, Sharon. Thank you, cousin.
Oh, my face is not on the screen right now. Oh, okay, y'all. So welcome to be careful. Welcome to Tuesday's live stream where we talk about the show the 4400 because it's the best. It is the absolute best. It's the show that we are watching right now and we are absolutely loving it. So every Tuesday, and I did not do the trailers. Oh my god, can I just have 1 week where I do everything? I'm on top of everything. I did not do the trailers. I did not do the trailer for next week, and y'all know the fight that is. I'm not fighting. People are going to have to find the trailer themselves. Okay, 4400 is a show. It's in its first season on. It's in its first season on the CW, and um it's in its first season on the CW. Let's just start over. Here we go. 4400 is a new show on the CW. It's a reboot of a show which was on USA Networks back in 2003. The idea behind the show is that throughout the last 100 years, people have gone missing, 4,400 of them, and then one night they all magically reappear. This show is actually set in Boston now. Boston. Whoa, where did I get Boston from, yo? This show is set in Detroit. The 4400 reappeared in Detroit, and that's where we are. The 4400 reappeared in Detroit. I know, Sharon. I know. Where did I get Boston from? Like, what even? What even? Okay, so back in the beginning, put all the biscuit on that so you stop making crumbly noise. So back in the beginning, we were comparing the plot of the old show to the plot of the new show. We lost that. And you know what, Sharon? This episode was so good. It didn't even have a lot of establishing shots. So, anyways, y'all, who is in who is in this episode? Well, we have Shanice. Um, Shanice is a lawyer that disappeared in early 2000s. I want to say 2005, 2010. Her daughter is 16, so take out 5 years. Maybe like 2000 ish. No, that make her daughter 21. So yeah, like 2005, she disappeared. She left her newborn daughter and her husband. Um, so that happened. Hello, here's my beautiful face. I forgot I was going to show you my face. I did my makeup. Tangent. What am I wearing on my face? Um I'm wearing Colored Rain blush and highlight duo, but just the blush, color shots, mented bronzer, Vicky, lip bar powders, a little bit of blush on the eyelashes, Essence Lash Princess on the blush on the eyes, Essence Lash Princess on the eyelashes, and Glam Light Caramel Frappe gloss. So that's what we have going on, and I have a little headband situation going on, which I think is just a little not what I want right now, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Um. So, anyways, y'all. Let's get back to it, right? So we have Shanice. We also have Ladonna. Ladonna disappeared 2015. Ladonna was a reality star. And Ladonna is in this week's episode. We missed our girl for a few episodes. Claudette is also in this week's episode. She was in last week's too. Claudette is a 1950s housewife. So she's there. Watson, hey boo, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, boo. You didn't miss much because I was having technical difficulties. Laurie, when did you get here, Laurie? I didn't see you come in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Laurie. I didn't even see you come in. Yes, yes, yes. The show is in Detroit. So we have Hayden and Mildred. Hayden and Mildred. Hayden disappeared from like early 19. Wait, the 1940. I don't know. Mildred disappeared from 1970s California. Reverend Isaiah disappeared from the 90s. Logan here is Shanice's husband, but he has a new wife, so I don't know the legalities of everything. And we have Ji-yoon, who is featured heavily in this episode, and she's been in the past few episodes. So we have Ji-yoon. I added her to the cast slides. And y'all, we have Money that we've heard about so much. So Money. We also have Money. And Noah that we haven't seen since they took Noah to Ipsy Med. We just haven't seen Noah, but I have faith that they will bring Noah back. They will release Noah, free Noah from Ipsy Med. Um, Keisha, Keisha has resigned, but Keisha was the parole officer working with the 4400. That was Keisha's girlfriend. They broke up. Jessica, she's the big baddie working for Homeland Security. Oh, thank you, Sharon, y'all. Shout out to Sharon, our producer, who lets me know when there's no sound, when I'm talking, when I shouldn't, like I was in the beginning, and who gives us the extra little info about the cast. Was I where was it? With Jessica. Jarrell was a social worker for the 4400. He's since been fired. Y'all, we're deep into the season. After this week, there's only 2 episodes left, and y'all, can y'all believe that I didn't download the trailer? I didn't download the trailer. Well, so anyways, I didn't download the trailer for next week. Soraya is the expert triple agent now. She's IT for the government. Mr. Green is the big bad guy who's like the overseer of all these things. And so, okay, bye bye. Yo, Faye's leaving. Say goodbye to Faye. Bye, Faye. Um, so y'all, let's. Yes, Sharon. Only two more. Only two more. And so let's get to the recap, okay? Um, y'all, can you believe? Can you believe? First of all, we just have to shout out Team Russ as Ladonna's dad. Can we just get like, yes, Laurie. Oh my God, yes, Laurie. We have Claudette. We have lots of Claudette. We were blessed with the yo. I posted something about the Monday's video about how I talked in the video about how hot Claudette is, and y'all, the actress who plays her responded to me on Twitter, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. Anyways, y'all. So Tim Russ plays Ladonna's dad, and it's like, wait, isn't he in one of those space shows? Yes, he is. He's in Star Trek Voyager. Yes. Guess what time it is, Sharon? Guess what time, Sharon? Guess what time? Guess. Y'all, establishing shots. We start off the show with establishing shots. We are on the road in Detroit, and there's a van of people from the 440. Anyway, there's the online hate page about the 4400. Old establishing shot. Every day the words get the words get more and more and more um old English. Okay, so there's a van full of people. They're planning to go attack the 4400, and there's the one person in here who's not speaking, and so turns out the non-speaking person is Ladonna in disguise. Ladonna's back. Hey, Ladonna's back. Hey, Ladonna's back. Hey, y'all. I miss Ladonna so much. So we're like, where you been, Ladonna? What's been going on? But since I already told y'all, Tim Russ plays her dad, we're going to find out where Ladonna's been. So meanwhile, okay, y'all, remember every time I say meanwhile, you have to drink, okay? Meanwhile, Jarrell goes down to Jarrell goes down to the basement to find money, and we find out that money is actually one of the 4400. And Money came back with everybody, realized, I guess, right away he could turn invisible. So he'd when the government counted people. But like, okay, so if the government didn't count Money, uh will the government count 3,399 people, and they're just saying 4,400, or did they count 4,400 and Money makes it 4,401? Like, I have questions very specific to how Money escaped the count, and they're saying they have 4,400 people, and what's the real count? Can the government not count? I have questions. I have questions, y'all. Okay, so I think that's the basics of that scene. Sharon, yes. Oh my God, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. So, um, so I think that's like the basics, and I think that's where like money ask money asks no, Jarrell asks money if why he was hiding, and why like all the like cloak and dagger and money was like he doesn't know like how he feels with if Jarrell, because Jarrell works for the government, blah blah blah, and like their relationship is still uneasy based on like probably childhood stuff, and you don't know what else. So anyways, um so meanwhile, we have Shanice and Rev walking through the hotel lobby, and it's like, Shanice is doing all the work. Shanice is the one doing all the things, making sure the hotel runs smoothly. What is Rev doing? Is Rev just a pretty face and a mouth? What? What is Rev doing? I want to know. I want to know what is Rev doing to contribute to running taking the sanctuary and taking care of the 4400? Is Rev only there to say pretty words and that's all Rev can contribute? I would like to know, because it seems like Shanice is doing all the work and I am not here for it. Anyway, Shanice is is tired, yo. Shanice is tired. And she's like also suspicious of BHN Um, that paid all the money. I know, right, Sharon? Shanice is doing everything. She's doing everything. She's doing everything. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta just take a chance on your siblings. So, anyways, so who shows up but Jaeyoon? Y'all, Jaeyoon is here. Jaeyoon is here. And Jaeyoon has come in with this man, and we're like, who's this man? And they're like, Jaeyoon, do you want to come back live in the hotel with your friend? And she's like, actually, can you marry us, but first can you take my powers? So Jaeyoon has come to get married and to get rid of her powers, because her powers is that she glows. Her power is that she glows. Some of these powers are just so ridiculous. Like, why are you not giving people useful powers? Why are you just going to give people some random old powers? And it's like, what? What is this? What are they supposed to do with a glowing power? Glow in the dark, like, and you can't control it. I think it was 20 years. He said he waited for June, which is a long time. Whatever it was a long time, a long, long time. But Harold is happy Jaeyoon is back, and someone tried to call the tip line in on Jaeyoon, and Jaeyoon escaped. So Jaeyoon wants to get married now, y'all. Jaeyoon is like, marry me. So the person we know to be Ladonna comes there, and they now have security. There's a front desk. You gotta check in, not and you gotta be on the list to come in. And they're like, Andre, this person says they know you. And Andre is like, I don't know them. And then LaDonna reveals herself and is like, Watson, Sherlock. I don't know which one is which. And they're just like hugging and happy. And no, Laurie. She glows. Glow. 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 She glows. Um. So anyway, Ladonna is like, it's not great out there. It's not great out there. It's not great out there. So that is when Ladonna flashes back to her having a good old time with her dad and just being lovey dovey and talking about model trains and what have you. And like some guy, talk radio disinformation guy, floating would be so much better, Sharon. Floating would be better. Um so what was I saying? Yes, so I know, right, Winston? So the guy is like, the guy everybody loves to hate, blah de blah, we don't care about his name. So Ladonna is like, why are you listening to this guy? He just like hates black people, 4400 immigrants, and right now I'm all of them, and I felt that so hard. I felt that so hard. I felt that so hard. So hard. But we won't go into that today. So she like goes over and she looks at her phone and she's like, "Oh, the 4400 event is on TV." Y'all, you thought you had all the flashbacks of where people were when that happened? No, you didn't. So they're watching the 4400 event, and their dad is like, "The 4400 is fake. It's all fake." And you're just like, you know, everybody had that person in their family that just thinks everything is fake. Um, So then the thing happens, and he's like, that little white girl, she's gonna murder that man. It's like, she's dangerous. The 4400 are dangerous. They were right. The 4400 are dangerous. And y'all, he locks LaDonna in the attic. He takes her phone. He locks the door. He locks her in the attic. I'm not here for it. I am not here for it. Meanwhile, back in the basement, Jarell is trying to get Claudette to come to the wedding. Everybody's scrambling for the wedding. Um and um uh Money's like, Claudette, what? And then Rev comes and Rev asks Jarell to organize the marriage license for Jeyun and Harold. And he's like, he, Money, what? Jarell was about to introduce Money to the Rev. But then the Rev Money goes, I am Jorge. I am Jorge, Jarell's friend from college. And then he shakes Rev hand, and Rev's like, okay, all right. And then he's like, okay, bye, Jarell. And he's about to go invisible. But he can't. He can't go invisible because they don't know that Rev. They don't know that Rev can take the powers. They don't know. They don't know that Rev can take the powers. So he don't have powers anymore. And he's freaking out. And Jarell gives him the book to read. Okay. Yes, Claudette. And yes, always having her phone taken for LaDonna. Um, so LaDonna goes to see Shanice, and y'all, LaDonna is wearing the same clothes she was wearing on the day of the Meet the 4400 event. She's wearing the same thing she's wearing from when her father locked her in that room. And she traveled from Miami to Detroit basically with the clothes on her back. At no point did we see LaDonna LaDonna change clothes. So LaDonna goes to ask Shanice for sorry y'all. LaDonna goes to ask Shanice for her for a room, and Shanice is like, you might have to have a roommate because there's so many people. And she's like, I'm the wedding planner, I'm the landlord, I'm everything. And so LaDonna volunteers to be the DJ, and flashback to LaDonna's father coming in the room to bring her food and telling LaDonna she's an iguana. Um she stole LaDonna's memory. She's not real. She's an iguana. Um, And then that's right. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Ye old establishing shots, y'all. That's right. Just to remind everybody, we are in Detroit and it is nighttime. Oh, okay. Um, yo, hold on. Let me get a more comfortable position. I'm starting to feel tired, y'all. So I'm gonna just stay off screen for a little bit, and that's gonna be that. So, anyways, y'all. Um, what was he saying? Yes. So meanwhile, y'all, Hayden has decided that he's going to teach Logan how to play chess, and Logan looks really, really confused. But anyway, they're playing and they're having like a nice little chat, and um, Logan is saying he's happy that money didn't go back to the hotel, and money. Why do I keep saying money? He's happy Hayden didn't go back to the hotel, and like Hayden feels like he belongs in the family, but also we find out that Logan is losing business. He had a because he has his landscaping job and he had a contract fall through at the last minute. So basically, um like when they found out about the 4400, they canceled the contract. But Logan's being super adult and trying to not stress money out, and he's like, these things happen. So meanwhile, back at the hotel, Ladonna and Doc go down into the basement and they're super excited to like use the computer and stuff when they hear a noise. And who is it? Manny, who can no longer go invisible, hiding behind the bar. So they're like, who are you? And he's like, well, I'm Jorge. I'm a 4400 friend. And he's like, we're gonna go find Shanice to find out if you should be here because hello, no. And it's like, oh, okay, okay, fine, I'm money. And y'all know Andre Toya's in the house. Toya's in the house. Hey Toya. And y'all, so they're like, I'm money, and Andre's like, oh my god, it's money. Oh, Gerald must be so happy. He's been looking everywhere for you, blah de blah. So, other things may have happened, but who knows? I don't remember. Meanwhile, well, how is it meanwhile? They're still in the hotel. Apparently, they wanted us to know they're in the hotel. Maybe they came back from commercial break. Um, Claudette is telling everybody about her trip and about the things she learned. She's like, there's an app where you can send money to other people, and there's an app that tells you what time it is anywhere in the world. Um, and then Jarrell comes and she's like, Jarrell! And she hugs Jarrell. And she's like, I'm sorry you were locked up. And Jarrell's like, how was your bartending school? They are so cute together. They're so cute together. But anyways, I hope everybody got your fix of Claudette because guess what? She's on the next slide too. So Claudette's like, Gerald, why are you so happy? What's going on? And he's like, okay, it's a secret, but I found my brother. Y'all, could you imagine how happy you would be if your brother was missing for like a whole year after y'all had been living together and getting along finally, and then you found him? Wow. So um Jaeyoon's husband is talking to Rev, and it's like, what the hell? It's okay, Sharon, take your time. Like, what the hell? It is the girl, the scary girl who almost killed the guy. He's a big bad guy. So what? So Rev is like, it's okay, Mildred is fine. And he goes to talk to Mildred, and Mildred is like, I want my powers back. Give me my powers back. And she hugs him but doesn't get her powers back. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Okay, I don't know how to make the disappointing sound. So then um back in somebody's room, Rev is talking to Ladonna, and Ladonna is like, yo, Kayla Johnson is acting the hell out of this right now. Like, you can tell the hurt in her voice and in her eyes. And she's like, we're not human to them, and how can you reason with them if that's what they think? Like, she's trying to explain to Rev about the threat of um the people who are against the 4400, and like how you cannot possibly even reason with them or anything. So and then she flashes back to this guy. Her dad comes in with this guy, and it's like, who is this? And he's like, this is Shane. He's my friend. He's a vet, and um he's gonna come and investigate the iguana that's posing as my daughter. He's going to get down to the bottom of this. And yo, what is he going to do with that little bag? Like, come on, come on. And I really enjoy these tweets because the writers live tweet every night when the show goes live, and they said like they really wanted to show how um disinformation can um radicalize people and tear families apart. Taught Okay, so yes, I agree, Sharon, that like he was going to try to torture her. Like, he what was he going to do? And Toya, oh my god, you are so right. Like that, a lot of people don't get that. That is the divide about basically all of the issues we are facing right now. That is the divide for racism, for just about everything. The first thing they do is they dehumanize you, and if you're not human, they can treat you however they want. um Ableism, everything right now, that's how it is. um yes, so definitely, yes, dehumanizing yeah, that's what it's about: domination and oppression. And I really like that this show is like, every show has a message. Ours is just a little louder. Like, they're unapologetically just showing you what it's like to live in a world that dehumanizes you, and then dehumanizes you, discriminates against you, and to quite a bit of an extent basically criminalizes your existence. And I am here for all of it. And I just want them to have a season two. I want them to be renewed. Oh my God, please, dear God. Like, people who watch the show, everybody watch the show so they can have good numbers, so they can get renewed. I want season two, y'all, because like I can just already tell season two is going to be so good, because this episode was so good. This is the person who wrote this episode. This is the second episode of TV she's written. Oh, did I get those behind the scenes pictures? Did I add them? Oh, I don't think I did. Anyway, I have a bunch of behind the scenes pictures for y'all too. But it was a black woman who was the main writer for this episode. So, in response to them being like, we've come to examine the iguana, um, Ladonna conjures up a whole bunch of iguanas, and they run in fear. And look at her dad, just looking at her like, this is not my child. So we don't know, nowhere in this episode did they tell us how Ladonna went from this to making it back to Detroit. But that's what happened. Da 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 da! Establishing shot. We are back at the hotel. So Claudette takes Claudette. Jarrell takes money. It is Jarrell and money that I have problems with name wise. Do y'all in your family like call people the other name? Like I know growing up all the cousins would be together and like you would just call sometimes the parents would go through all the cousin name to call the person they were calling. Like Bob, Bob, like yeah, no, 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 Jim, yeah, no, 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 you, Peter, nah, Josh is who I want to call. That happens a lot, and that is what is happening to me right now. I suck at names. Anyway, Laurie, I think it's leaning into the anti-Semitic lizard people trope. So there's like a long held anti Semitic thing about how Jews are um are lizards in with like people's skins and they're not really people, and that's like a lot of the root of like discrimination against Jews. Um and so yeah, I think that's what they're leaning into is. Because like if you've seen like there's been a lot of like memes of George Soros is a lizard person and they're like controlling the government. I think that's what they're kind of referencing. Okay, yeah, that's what I do with names. I'm just an old person. I am an old person. That's me. I am now confusing the two brothers on the screen. I'm an old person. um so Jarrell takes Claudette down to the basement to meet Manny, and Claudette is obviously startled. And so they're like, okay. And then Claudette flashes back to her in the park, like, how does Claudette's presence make the park establishing shot look even better? And she's reading the book Black Power, that probably Sharon will drop the link to the book real soon. Um, and Manny comes and talks to her and recruits her for like the 4400 militia basically, and tells her to come train with him. But he introduced himself as Jorge. He doesn't introduce himself as Manny. He introduces himself as Jorge, which there must have been sightings, actual sightings of Manny, which is and the government must have received sighting like reports of money sightings, because like they when they were interrogating Jarrell, they were really leaning into that they saw there was like reports of money in this place and that place. So money must have been traveling all over since he's been back. Um so money recruits Claudette to come train, which is when she told everybody she went to bartending school. Um so it comes back to present time and Claudette is like toot to do toot to do toot to do. And Money comes running after her and she lets him have it. And she's like, but you're doing so good. Don't tell Jarrell. Jarrell can't know everything because Jarrell still like is for the government, blah 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 blah. And it's like, Money, how bad is it? Why can't you just tell people what they're dealing with? Like, come on, Money. And he's like, I really like the poster you made with Mildred, and people need to see her powers. and Sharon was like, I mean Sharon. Now I'm getting worse. I'm saying the names of people who not even in. Oh my god. And Claudette's like, she doesn't have powers anymore. Rev took away her powers, and that's when Money's like, what? He can take away powers, and Money's like, oh, so that's what happened. It's like Money's like, oh shoot, I don't have powers anymore. Y'all need to stop being so thirsty in the chat. I mean, come on. Oh no, Sharon, no. You see, that's why I need Sharon, y'all. So previously, um, let's see how far back is that. Maybe this far back. Mm, mm, no. I need to go further. Mm. Good job, Toya, with the water. Like, way to go. Okay, when they were there in the basement and they found money, they were like, "Oh my God, money, um, um, we found your cobble code and we know about ZMT." And he was like, "Let me tell y'all, forget about ZMT. If you want the people you love to stay alive, ZMT is going to get everybody killed." So that happened. Thank you to Sharon. Y'all drink water, okay? Drink water. Drink water. Okay, let's go. Slide 50. Slide 50. Slide 50. Moving on. Oh yes, yes. I was talking about y'all being hella thirsty in the chat for money. So Toya, I don't think you were there last week when we met Money, and last week Money was teaching Jarrell how to make tostanings. They were in the kitchen cooking with green plantain, and it was like, ooh. Oh my gosh. So y'all, this moment was so cute, so cute. Doc goes to the running. Doc goes running um to Shanice, and he was like, "Shanice, I have some hot tea to sip," and you're like, in this scene, he also uses the down low. Um, he also uses the down low in this scene as well. So he's like tells Shanice about money, and Shanice is like, "I'm so tired, I'm working, I'm doing all these things," and like I forget what Andre said, but he was like anyways, y'all, Dre runs and tells Shanice about money and tells her it's on the down low, so keep it quiet. And so back at the house, Hayden and Logan are playing chess. Logan is struggling, and Hayden gets a vision, and he like pulls Logan to the floor, and Logan's like, "Whoa, what?" He looks up, and then boom, y'all, a brick comes flying in through the window with a note. Um, talk to it. Oh yes, Sharon, your memory is so much better than mine. Yes, when Shanice was feeling all stressed, Dre is like, "Would you do me the pleasure of accompanying me to the wedding? I would be the luckiest man there, except for the groom." Ah, guess what time it is? He establishing shots, y'all. It's nighttime in downtown Detroit, and oh, it was really cute. So don't ask me what Claudette and Jarell are talking about. Probably about how happy he is that money is back. And mm, Claudette flashes back to her training with money in what looks like some sort of abandoned building. Oh, look, Toya is enjoying he old establishing shots. Um, and then y'all, he was like stabbing Claudette, and like it was a little too easy for Manny to be stabbing Claudette, and be like, a child only knows that he's hurt when by the way the adults react. Blah blah blah. If you don't know, if you don't react, you don't know. Pain is learned. You can unlearn pain. And it's like, what do you feel, Claudette? I feel nothing. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, anyways, that was the intense training. And there's a ton of other people there too. I guess the other people in the training are other like 4,400 militia people. But then I think too of, y'all remember the Toya, yes, the stabbing. Money just stabbed her because she can heal, so she learns not to react in pain when she gets hurt. I don't know. Anyways, y'all remember the early episodes when Hayden got the vision of Mildred coming with like military like people in the hotel? Like, is that going to happen? Like, I really want to know. Okay, I want to know. So yeah, there's the stabbing, more establishing shots to let us know we're coming out of the flashback, y'all. So after, I guess after that break through the window, um what's her name, Logan brings Hayden to live back in the hotel, and Millie is like, oh my god, Hayden. And Hayden's like, get this crazy bitch away from me. Hayden is such your typical teenage boy. And Mildred's like, are you staying for the wedding? Um, and Logan's like, wedding? Who's getting married? He looked so like heartbroken. You have a wife. You have a wife. If Shanice wanted to marry Andre, she could marry Andre, and you would just have to shut up. And they were like, Jayud and Harold, and he was like, like you could see him have like a sigh of relief. You have a wife, dude. You have a wife. Also, petition for Shanice to have two husbands living together in a happy family. That's it. If people can have two wives, Shanice can have two husbands. I don't care. Okay? She can have two husbands. They're both super cute, super considerate, super nice. They can figure, and now they're like friends, so they can figure it out. That's the thing, Sharon. Ashanice and Logan even divorced. Did Logan probably have to have Shanice declared legally dead? No, he didn't have to declare her legally dead because they thought she had left him. So, like, how did he end up getting remarried? They must have been divorced because he got remarried, but it's not like he could have declared her dead. I don't know. I don't know. Because they thought that she had just left. So he could have probably divorced her for like abandonment or something. So anyway, Hayden is like, please stay, please stay. It's like, Daddy, don't leave me with the crazy girl, with my crazy girlfriend. I don't wanna. So Logan's staying for the wedding. Meanwhile, I said meanwhile, that means you have to drink. I say so many meanwhiles. Um, Soraya is bowling. She's part of a bowling league. The name of the team is the Lesby Pins. Um, and um, Soraya tells Jarell um that she that she found out why they wanted to about money so much, and it's because money knows about ZMT. Like, did money create ZMT? Or I have a whole theory that the company BHN in the future created the 4400, and so in and somehow they sent a message back to the current BHN, and that is why BHN is giving the 4400 the money. Y'all are enjoying that y'all are quite enjoying that, aren't y'all? So back at the hotel, um Rev takes Jiun's powers, and we see she stopped glowing, and Shanice gives them the documents to sign, and they skipped the ceremony. On Twitter, the writers said they filmed the ceremony, but they had to cut the ceremony for time. So that's that. Okay, so we go straight to the reception, and we find out that Mildred and Ladonna are roommates. And Mildred's the DJ, and the reception's going pretty well. Keisha made the cake, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Keisha made the cake, so that's cool. And Shanice and Dre are dancing and having a good time when who shows up? But our friend, brother, husband, Logan. I'm just going to call them brother husbands from now on. Okay, y'all deal with it. Logan shows up, and Dre is like, "Ooh, I won the Sharon, yes." Or maybe they can even release it as a YouTube video. Um, so Dre's like, Logan, and Logan's like, Dre. And Shanice is like, what the hell? They're friends now. And then Logan's like, I'm gonna get us drink. Nice to see you, Logan. And then Mariah Carey's "We Belong Together" comes on, and that was their wedding song. So Shanice and Logan dance to the wedding song, and they have a tender moment. And then Rev is in a room making himself more spiffy. I guess the Reverend decided he needed to change after the ceremony. I don't know. And Money comes in, and Money's like, I want my powers back. And Reverend is like, um, you I don't know how to do that, but you know that. And Money's like, if you believe, it can happen. Anything is possible if you believe. And I'm like, Reverend and Money both give off like untrustworthy vibes, and like I want to know exactly, like I can, like I have questions and I need answers. I have questions and I need answers. Anyways, it cuts back to Shanice and um Logan dancing, and wouldn't you know that Shanice sees Logan's memories of when he was about to propose, and it's like Shanice is like, what the hell? And runs to find Andre, and then Ladonna's taking a picture of Jaeyoon when her hair is, and she starts glowing again, and they're like, what the hell? And when Mildred is walking by, the cake, someone bumps into the cake, and Mildred goes to catch the cake. When she does it with her mind, and she's like, what the hell? And then we find out that Money has an obsession with stabbing. Oh, because you're pretty in the part where Keisha was talking to Jarell, she's like, I brought a knife to cut the cake, but I can't find it. And that's where the knife was. And Jarell was like, I can't find Money. Keisha couldn't find the knife. Jarell couldn't find Money because Money was on his way to stab the Reverend. He stabbed the Reverend. He's like, this for the greater good. And so he just went back invisible and dropped the knife. What the hell? Why is Money obsessed with stabbing? Also, before this, in part of a conversation, Mildred had talked about the fact that her sister is at Ipsy Med. And I have a question. Is Mildred's sister at Ipsy Med? I have so many questions. How did all these things happen in just one episode? What is going on? They're blowing our minds. You're like, so he stabbed him. So that's how they get the powers back. He stabs him. That's how he gets the powers back. Or did he like that? Or did he like make? Is what is going on? What? Yes. what the hell, money? Why are you so stabby, money? Are there not other ways to do things? Why are you obsessed with knives? Why do you like to stab? Is that why you like to cook? Because you got to cut stuff? Like, what is going on, money? Or what is going on? Like, is money a good guy? Is money a bad guy? What is going on, y'all? How? Like, yeah, Sharon. I forgot exactly where. I think Mildred, when Mildred was talking to Ladonna in the reception, she's like, and I need to go find my sister. I believe she's at Ipsy Med. And y'all remember in the episode where Mildred hit Bill Green out the window, Mildred, he was like, your sister's worried about you. How did her sister come into this? And when are we getting the episode with what's his name? John Fluger, what's his name? Like, they promised us an episode with him. The next episode better be the Mildred episode. I have questions. Anyways, y'all, then who comes in? Logan is like, Rev, you're on the floor. What the hell? And they just end. They just end, y'all. They just end the episode, y'all. They just ended the episode like that, y'all. What, what the hell? Like, how is that? How you end the episode? That is not how you end an episode. Come on. Come, come on. Come on. That is not how you end an episode. That's not it. Like, how y'all have to make us wait till next week to watch the next episode, and y'all have to make us wait till next week to see the next episode, and it's like, what? Why y'all do that to us? Why the cliffhanger, y'all? Like, questions, questions in the chat, y'all. Questions. Well, Claudette is not at the wedding. Claudette said she wasn't coming to the wedding. Claudette is not there. So maybe Drake can heal him. But Claudette isn't there to, like, take the pain away. And, like, not fair. Like, how you supposed to do us? And, like, why aren't more people watching this show? It has all the things people like in the shows. Like, why are more people watching this show? Only now we're seeing, like, lots of articles and stuff and press and marketing and stuff, but they haven't even, like, gotten the people on some talk shows. Like, where is the marketing? Do they have a marketing budget? Are they marketing this? Because I need to watch. I need season 2. Laurie, it's the CW.com, not the CW.com. That's not their website. That's not their website. That's not her website. That's not the website. The website, the CW website or the CW app. That's where you watch the show. Or if you have a TV, it goes on 9 p.m. local time on CW. But the link, yes, you can get it for free. The link is actually in the description box of this live and any CW video. I have heartburn. Any CW video, the link is in there. Yeah, you can get it for free. So, anyways, y'all. Yes. So, some behind the scenes pictures, y'all. This is Rev and wait, Laurie had a question. Let me, Laurie, Sharon. Yes. Everybody got their powers back at the same time. At the same time when Money stabbed Rev, everybody got their powers back. So I don't even know. I don't even know if it's like, I don't know. I don't know. They really don't market the show enough. Like, I'm thinking, like, is it that maybe the show does not have any big names? But when Grey's Anatomy started, it didn't have any big names. And Grey's Anatomy didn't really get big till like season season 3. Like, people, Grey's Anatomy wasn't really getting press in season 3, because I remember I was like traveling during break, and I saw like a season 1 episode of Grey's Anatomy, and like when I came back from break, I when I came back from break, I started watching Grey's Anatomy, but it wasn't like really big until season 3 when other people were watching it. I don't think he's dead. I think like maybe like he holds on to the power, and it's possible like he can figure out how to like give people back the power, but it's possible that just like stabbing him like release the powers back, so he might not be dead. It might just be like when as he's weakened the powers go back. I really hopefully we'll find out. They just leave us with these questions. So this is the two actors after they filmed the last scene. So that's them, just being buddy buddy. And y'all know this guy, Corey, whatever his name is also in the show Power right now. I kind of watched the trailer for Power and I was like, it's a little too intense for me. But he's in the show Power right now. And y'all, okay, all right, let's talk about Mildred's new haircut, because like her new haircut is simultaneously giving me Jean Grey from the X-Men and Chucky vibes, and I can't unsee it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Even like the intense look in her eyes, it's like um um hello friend, um don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. um that's the vibes I'm getting from this new haircut. And you know Auntie Claudette did her best, but you now y'all can't unsee it, can y'all? They It's like they made her scary. They made her scary, y'all. Okay, let me see what other behind the scenes I have for y'all. Okay, y'all, look at. Okay, there we go. So, y'all, this is just some of the cute pictures the actress they shared. There's someone Autumn Beth's Instagram as well of her like messing around with the camera and them just being goofy. Her and Ladonna. It is Toya. It is. It is young Jean Grey energy. It is. Like she will destroy everything if given the chance. And y'all, these are some of the behind the scenes pictures of the dresses. And I thought it was so cool because so y'all, BHN donated the money for the wedding, I guess, and it's possible designers donated clothes too. But I thought it was really cool that she had the traditional Korean, I want to say, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure, Korean dresses, and then the other like white dresses. And I wonder if she if she wore the white dress for the ceremony and the Korean dress for the reception, or if she just decided to go with the Korean dress. Um, I've seen this dress featured in a lot of the Korean videos that I watch. This style, so I don't know like the name or like the details about it, but I am about 90% sure that it's Korean. Um, And I like too that they're featuring other marginalized groups, not just black people, and featuring their culture too. So this is some other behind the scenes shots of the wedding proposal, and they said someone just proposed and he did a picnic proposal, so he basically used his idea, and they showed us like the setup they had for the wedding, for the ceremony, where the ceremony would have been. Okay, y'all. So music from this episode, I kind of didn't get, it was hard getting the music today. Somehow every Tuesday it feels like I do less and less and less, and or the days shorter. Oh, I must be waking up later. I wake up later. I used to wake up early, but the past couple of weeks I haven't been able to wake up early, and I forgot to take my Benadryl. Um, y'all, picnic pros, picnic proposal, yes. Um, so this is the boo boo. A picnic basket, a picnic basket of Smokey the Bear. Um, so these are the two songs that really stood out for me. I didn't go through and find the others, and the website that I used didn't have them up either. But I love that they had Sweet Love by Anita Baker playing in the wedding reception, and We Belong Together, which we found out was Shanice and Logan's wedding song. But y'all, I have all the music in a playlist, so if I get a chance later this week, I'll go back and add any other songs. I didn't even add these two to the playlist. So um I really tried to get that mentally song at the beginning, Sharon. Um and there was a song between those two at the wedding reception too, but my Shazam wouldn't pick them up. Um, and so I gave up. Sometimes like I'll either get it on the website that I use, or I'll Google the lyrics and find it. But I didn't have time for that today. Um, yeah, so that's everything, y'all. That's everything. I didn't get the trailer. I forgot completely to get the trailer. Um, I forget entirely to get the trailer. So I think the big questions for me are um the people who are going, ooh, um for so the big questions for me are the people who are trying to attack the 4400. Where are they? Like, is Ladonna gonna tell them about the plans to attack? What's going on with that? Um, Mildred's sister at Ipsimed, is Mildred's sister one of the 4400? What's going on with that? How does Mildred know her sister is at Ipsimed? Um, is Rev dead? Is How much does Money know? So that's that's what we have going on there. Um, we have 2 episodes left, y'all. 2 episodes. Um, 2 episodes left. Like, we have so many questions. I feel like season 1 is bound to end in some sort of cliffhanger, some sort of like big reveal that will make everything worse. We also don't know anything about BHN. Who is BHN? What do they want? What's going on? We don't know. So much that we don't know. So many questions that we don't have. 2 more episodes. We need it to be renewed. Oh, there's a video. There's a video. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I did with it. There's a video. Jarell and Claudette, the actors who play Jarell and Claudette, did an interview with acting something or another on YouTube. They just posted it today. Um. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this to play because we have one of the answers to our questions. Patrick John Fluger guest stars in next week's episode. So, yes. Finally. Um, let me see if that will pull up. Meanwhile, y'all can here are my socials. If anyone is interested, this is where you can find me. These are the places. I was really proud of myself for doing this slide. Look at it. It's pretty. It has all my information. Um, that's where you can find me. Um, so no, what's going on? Okay, my technology is struggling. Next week, Millie Sode. Yes, Sharon. Next week, Millie Sode. Um. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Okay, I have it pulled up. So let's see if we can, if it will share, if it will play for us. Y'all know my technology does not do the best. Oh, I can't wait to take this header app off. That look at Sharon go, yo. Look at Sharon go dropping the links. Okay. We wait patiently to see if the screen will share, and it's not sharing, y'all. So anyways, I'm just going to assume next week's episode is going to feature Mildred's history and rescuing Mildred's sister from Ipsimed and learning more about the big bad government plan. But I also hope they tell us more about money as well. The link wrangler, yes, Sharon, yes. um oh, my laptop was like, please no more, please no. um yes, y'all, that is everything for now. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, y'all, that's everything for now. Thank you so much for thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for coming to support me. um Y'all pray for me because I have not done tomorrow's video. I have not done tomorrow's video. I don't have the script ready or anything. Um Look, we Sharon, from the time we found out that he was going to be on the thing, we called it that he would be Mildred's dad. We called it. Thanks for hanging out, Laurie. Um okay, y'all. As usual, the trailer didn't really say anything. So um yeah, my laptop is like no. it said no. My laptop is like, no, Mo, no. Um, what was I saying? Yes. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. May not have a video just because I haven't organized myself a video for tomorrow. I did want to do my and just like that video for tomorrow. So I'm still going to try to have that ready. I have the script halfway done. So I think tomorrow night, or I don't even know when and just like that comes on, because y'all know I cannot find the Unjust Like That trailer. I put on my VPN, I still couldn't find it, so I just gave up. I just gave up. But I do want to do like a whole video about it before the finale this week. And if Unjust Like That gets renewed and 4400 doesn't, I will be very, very upset. Yes, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Also join the membership. So I'm trying to not to stay off Twitch, but in case you didn't realize, I had a sensory meltdown yesterday and had to take all my braids off. Um, so I don't know if I will hop on Twitch. Um, but I do not know anything about the week. Y'all stay tuned. I will try to come live on Friday for sure. So there may be a video tomorrow and Thursday and the live on Friday. But that's my body willing. Um that's my long way of saying I don't know, y'all. That's it, everything. That's it, y'all. It's time for me to go rest. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see y'all soon. Take care of yourself. Take your vitamins, take your supplements, drink water, rest. Just do your best to take care of yourself. Okay, everybody? You can find me on Twitter most of the time, but also I am trying to do reels now, so y'all will be seeing reels on Instagram too. And if you need me, you can message me. I promise I'll message you back eventually. Um so I didn't even post to my Patreon either this week. Um y'all, that's it. I'm going to rest because I am now rambling. Bye everybody.